Your mind is weak. Train like a warrior. You think you're strong until the alarm hits at 4:45 a.m. and you smash snooze. Until everything you planned starts falling apart. Until no one is watching and you have no reason to keep going but yourself. And in those moments, the ones that truly matter, you cave. You crumble, not because you're lazy, not because you're broken, but because your mind is weak. It doesn't know how to suffer. It doesn't know how to stand when everything inside you is screaming to fall. It was never trained for war, only comfort. And here's the truth. One no one tells you in a world addicted to dopamine and shortcuts. If you don't train your mind like a warrior, you'll never become one. You'll keep quitting, keep overthinking, keep planning instead of doing, keep fantasizing instead of executing. You'll keep losing, not to the world, but to yourself. Because success isn't about talent. It's not about luck. It's not about connections. It's about one thing. Who can suffer more without breaking? Every day, most people lose the war before the sun even rises. They scroll, they delay, they justify. They convince themselves that today doesn't matter, that there's still time. But there isn't. Because every moment you hesitate, someone else is building discipline. Someone else is building momentum. Someone else is getting stronger while you're still deciding if you feel like it. And one day, you'll look around, and everything you could have had will belong to them. That's the cost of a weak mind: regret, resentment, a life half-lived. So you've got a choice. You can keep waking up soft, or you can harden your mind like steel. You can train it like a warrior. Training your mind doesn't happen in motivation. It happens in resistance. It begins when everything in you wants to give up, and you do one more rep. It begins when you're exhausted, and you choose to study, to train, to improve anyway. It begins when you're alone, and still choose to show up like millions are watching. That's when the real work starts. When you stop chasing ease and start choosing effort. Because greatness isn't built when it's convenient. It's built in the dark, in the cold, in the silence. When there's no reward, only repetition. People say they want it. They want greatness. They want discipline. They want strength. But the moment they feel discomfort, they vanish. They say, "I'll try again tomorrow." But they won't. They never do. Because warriors don't wait for the right time. They make the time right. They don't hope for strength. They build it with blood, with sweat, with sacrifice. You train your mind by enduring what others run from. Pain? Embrace it. Fear? Confront it. Failure? Study it. Discomfort? Chase it. Because what breaks most people builds you. Your body will give out one day. Your looks will fade. Your youth will disappear. But your mind? That's yours forever. And if you don't master it, it will master you. It will feed you doubt. It will trap you in fear. It will whisper, "Take it easy. Skip today. You deserve rest." And if you listen, even once, it grows louder. But if you fight it, if you shut it down and do the work anyway, you build something unbreakable. You train yourself to move without feeling ready, to act without needing permission, to stay locked in, even when life tries to pull you apart. Stop waiting for the right mood. Stop waiting for energy. Stop waiting for motivation. You don't need motivation. You need movement because movement fuels momentum. Momentum builds belief. And belief, that's what builds champions. You want proof? Think back to the hardest thing you've ever survived. The one that nearly broke you. The one that made you question if you'd make it through. But you did. You're still here. That moment didn't destroy you. It defined you. It was your training, your battle, your mental boot camp. And if you survived that, what makes you think you can't survive today? The world is full of noise, but the voice that's killing you is your own. It's the one that says, I'm tired. I'm not good enough. What's the point? Kill that voice and speak louder. I don't care how I feel. I move anyway. This is who I am now. I don't negotiate with weakness. Because the truth is, no one is coming. No mentor is going to save you. No coach is going to force you. No secret is going to unlock your potential. The warrior saves himself. He sharpens his mind daily. He trains even when progress is invisible. He shows up even when the world gives him every reason not to. He builds discipline so heavy it crushes his excuses. You think you're grinding until you meet someone who trains like they're possessed. They don't blink. They don't whine. They don't care about fair. They do the work. And that's why they win. While you're watching motivation videos, they're working. While you're rewriting your goals, they're grinding in the dark. While you're waiting for January 1st, they're conquering November. The mind of a warrior is forged in every "I'll do it anyway." You don't have to have it all figured out. You just have to stop lying to yourself. Stop saying you'll change and never do. Stop promising to get serious. After this weekend, stop claiming you want it while living like you don't. Warriors don't fantasize. They build. In silence, in struggle, in solitude. They understand this truth. You don't get stronger by doing what's easy. You get stronger by doing what sucks until it doesn't. You think you need more time. You don't. You need a decision. One decision. To stop being the version of you that breaks under pressure. To stop being the version of you that quits when it's hard. To stop being the version of you that waits and watches life pass by. Train like your life depends on it, because it does. Every second you waste, gone. Every comfort you choose, weakness gained. Every excuse you make, armor removed. But every time you move through pain, you grow, you sharpen, you become untouchable. So here's the bottom line. No one owes you anything. Not the universe. Not your past. Not your circumstances. You owe it to yourself. To train your mind. To show up. To become someone your past self would be terrified of. And your future self would be proud of. You want to win? Train harder than the excuses in your head. You want to be different? Start acting like it when no one's watching. You want to live free? Suffer now. Because the bill always comes due. And when it does, the weak mind pays with regret. The warrior pays in advance, with effort. Your mind is your sword, your shield, your strongest weapon, but only if you sharpen it. So sharpen it when it's tired. Sharpen it when it's angry. Sharpen it when it's lonely, broke, and on the edge of giving up. Because when you train your mind to move when it hurts, when you train your mind to lead when the path is dark, when you train your mind to show up no matter what, you win Not all at once, but day by day, choice by choice, battle by battle, until one day you wake up and you've become what most people only dream of: unbreakable.